expat community is that the people get together on a regular basis, sometimes several times a week. They exchange books, they have dinner together, they help each other out with information. It's a sense of community that you don't get in communities anymore.
Hi, I'm Margaret Gant, and I'm here in Ensenada.
And I met Margaret the other night at a dinner, and she invited me here to this lovely Easter celebration, and I'm sharing some of the pictures and music that we heard today with your choir. Can you tell me about that?
It was a project that we started at the beginning of the year. We decided that children needed a little more education in music, and so we were fortunate enough to have Maria Lozano, who is a very good soprano and opera singer and has her master's in music, help us with the children, and she worked with children that couldn't hold a note, and they produced quite a nice program, I thought, in these last 4 months.
How long have you been living down here in Ensenada?
My husband and I moved to Ensenada full-time about 17 years ago, although he's been coming here since 1946.
Wow. And you've traveled a lot around the world, it sounds like.
Yes, we've traveled throughout all the major continents, and we chose Ensenada here in Baja California to retire because it's just a beautiful place, and nowhere else is the weather what it is here.
Oh
I was talking to you the other night about a small program that you have for battered women, and I wanted you to tell me a little bit, because it was really interesting what you were doing with that. I found it really fascinating.
We have a group here for battered women. It's called Centro de Apoyo a la Mujer Ensenadense, and it is primarily to help women or families in distress. There's a lot of abuse that goes on here as well as everywhere else in the world, and one of the things that we do is we give them psychological help. We help them with lawyers. If daddy takes off and leaves mother with a bunch of children and no money, we have lawyers that volunteer their time and help us find daddy and help support the family he created. We also have a program where we go out into the very poor parts of the city, and we teach the families to budget their money. We teach daddy that he has to give mother the paycheck and he gets some money for his beer, but not the beer first, and then whatever is left over we use for the family.
Right. I love it. Is there a website or anything that you have that you would want to share?
At this point, sadly, no. We're still a very small group, and of course funding is the major problem with everything.
Yeah.
So we're not quite there yet.
But you take donations and stuff to your group and
yes,
locally, and
yes, everything that is donated will stay in Ensenada to keep the center going and to help it keep helping people.
Can you tell me the name of the center one more time?
It's called Centro de Apoyo a la Mujer Ensenadense, the Center for Help for the Women of Ensenada.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate talking to you, and I'm really thankful that you invited me here today.
I enjoyed having you.